Going into the season, I really didn't know what to make of the Dallas Mavericks. On one hand, you have two guys in Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving that are two of the best guards in the entire NBA. Luka is consistently a top 3 to 5 candidate for MVP. Kyrie has been a top guard in the NBA for years and has won a championship in Cleveland in 2016. But on the other hand, this is also a team that when they paired up Luka and Kyrie last year, they fell out of even the play-in and ended up with the 11th seed in the Western Conference. So I didn't really know what to expect from this team going into this season. But through the first 72 games this season with 10 games remaining, they sit 7.5 games out of first place. And while that is good for 6th place in the West, in all honesty, this is the most competitive the West has been in a long time, and they're only 2 games back of the number 4 seed Clippers. And as of right now, they would play the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round in a 3 versus 6 matchup. And I think that they have a very good chance against the Thunder, especially because of the Thunder's inexperience and youth. And while I think the Thunder are a great team, they're going to be good for a long time, I also think the Mavericks in a 7-game series could actually beat the Thunder. And then if you go after that series into a matchup with either the Timberwolves, the Kings, the Suns, someone like that, I think this team could easily make a conference finals appearance against those teams, and maybe they even go and make an NBA finals appearance. I think this team is good enough that they could go on a very deep playoff run this year, and it would not shock me at all. Obviously, you have Luka Doncic, who, like I mentioned before, is a guy that is consistently in the top 3 to 5 in the MVP conversation, and he's one of the best scorers that this game has seen in a very long time. And if there's someone in the NBA right now that I could actually break LeBron's record of 40,000 plus points, I think it is Luka. And he's averaging this year 34 points a game, 9.8 assists, and 9.1 rebounds per game on honestly really good efficiencies. He's shooting 48.7% from the field and 37.4% from the three-point line, which are both above league average. And I think that he is the ideal offensive superstar. He plays with pace, but he also is a great facilitator in the half-court offense. And then you add in a guy in Kyrie Irving who's shooting the 3rd highest three-point percentage of his career. He's averaging 25 points per game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and is shooting 49% from the field and 41% from 3. And obviously Kyrie's a guy that he is a great second option. We've seen it throughout his career. When he was playing as a second option to LeBron in Cleveland, obviously they won a championship, and when he went to Boston, they struggled a little bit more with him as the first option. But I do think that with him playing kind of the Robin to Luka's Batman, I think that this team could go really far in the playoffs, because obviously offense is the most important thing in the NBA right now, and defense is kind of taking a back seat. So despite them not really having a 4th option outside of Luka, Kyrie, and Tim Hardaway, I think this team can go really far based on Luka just putting this team on his back and Kyrie providing that secondary scoring. And I think they've really figured it out past last year after they were the 11th seed and really honestly missed the playoffs and play-in entirely. So I'm really excited to see what they can do in the playoffs. And I think that this year, if them as a 6th seed were to upset the number 3 seed Oklahoma City Thunder right now, if the playoffs started today, I would not consider that an upset at all. In fact, if Dallas upset Minnesota, Oklahoma City, or even Denver, I would not consider that a real upset because of how good they've actually been playing, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Let me know in the comments section below if you think that the Mavs are real contenders or if they're actually pretenders this year. Anyways, God bless you all. I hope you have an amazing day, and make sure to subscribe to the channel to get more content as I'm trying to put out more videos on this channel. God bless.